Hi, friends. It's Amy. Welcome to my channel. I am here today with a little bit of the book universe telling me what books to read. So, to start out, when I was younger, the movie Hook was one of my favorite movies in the world. It has Robin Williams as Peter Pan. He's all grown up and he's married Wendy. He has kids now, and he has to go back to Neverland. And it is just, I love it. I love it so much. I liked the Disney version of Peter Pan as well. I really enjoy watching different adaptations of Peter Pan. And I just always have, but I've never read the book. And I never thought that I was missing out on anything. But then last month, I read Second Star to the Right by Mary Alice Monroe. This book is so beautiful. I can't even with how much I loved this book. The premise is that a single mom with two kids moves into this house that is owned by an old woman named Wendy. And Wendy claims that she is Peter's Wendy. She loves children and she loves telling them stories. And of course, the mom, the single mother, hates all of this, but her kids love Wendy. And she feels this connection to Wendy as well. And it's just beautiful. There's a lot centering on Peter Pan in this book, and it really had me thinking I should probably read Peter Pan sometime, but I didn't really think anything of it. But then this month I read The Bookwoman of Troublesome Creek. The Bookwoman of Troublesome Creek is by Michele Richardson, and it centers on the pack horse librarians during the Depression that would take books to the far reaches so that literacy could be spread everywhere instead of just in like the bigger areas. And it was really a wonderful service that I didn't really know anything about. And it was just a fabulously written book. And it was so intriguing. The part that connects to Peter Pan is that she would visit a school every so often, and the kids loved it when she would read to them. And guess what book she read to them? Peter Pan. They loved Peter Pan. All the kids wanted to hear Peter Pan. So Cussie is the librarian, would read Peter Pan to them, and they just felt this great connection to Peter Pan, and it was just beautiful. It added to the whole wonderfulness of the story of The Bookwoman of Troublesome Creek. And I really liked it, and it got Peter Pan in my mind again. And of course, I ignored it. But now I am currently reading Would Like to Meet by Rachel Winters. And this follows Evie, who is trying to get, she's an assistant to a screenwriting agent who is trying to get a screenwriter, Ezra, who is just the biggest child in the world, arrogant and absolute, just a jerk, trying to get him to write a rom-com that he has promised to write. And he decides he doesn't want to do that because there's no truth in rom-coms. She wants to convince him that there is because she loves rom-coms. And they make this bet, this crazy bet, where she is going to create all of these meet cutes and fall in love. And he is going to write a rom-com if she does this. Great premise, beautiful story. I'm really enjoying it so far. She meets in the course of this. She's working on sending stories about her meet cutes to the screenwriter, and she is sitting in a cafe and she meets a single dad and his daughter. And the single dad and his daughter just love Evie. They just become friends eventually. The daughter, for sure, right away becomes friends with Evie and loves talking to Evie and just thinks that Evie is the greatest person in the world. She invites Evie to her school play. And guess what the school play is? Peter Pan. So little Amelia playing Tinkerbell in Peter Pan is just adorable, and it comes up as one of the most adorable scenes in literature that I've read. I'm just really, really enjoying it. I'm pretty close to the end, but I'm not quite done. But again, Peter Pan. So here's what I'm trying to figure out. Is the universe telling me that I should read this book? I kind of think it is. So I think I will. Maybe not next month, but maybe the month after that. We'll see. So stay tuned for a Peter Pan reading vlog, because I think I'm going to share this experience with everybody. I hope it's as good as all these books are telling me it is. So I hope you enjoyed this little bit of book universe bossiness. I will talk to you all later. Give me a chat in the comments. If you have read Peter Pan, I would love to hear your thoughts. Bye.